What's up, everyone? John Renger from Techno and Buffalo here with an unboxing of the latest of the ever-growing Galaxy S4 line. This is the Galaxy S4 Zoom, because it's got a big zoom on it. Let's go ahead, dig in, see how it looks, and check out how it performs. And we've got the return of an old friend. Let's get started. So here we've got the box for the Samsung Galaxy S4 Active with its familiar fake wood grain. It joins the S4 Mini, the regular S4, and the S4 Active, and the really ever-growing Galaxy S4 line of phones. Let me thank our friends at Negri Electronics for hooking us up with this guy. Check them out at negrielectronics.com for all of your unlocked accessory and phone needs. So we've got the return of an old friend for this unboxing. We've got the original obligatory big ass knife, the O-Box. Senor Stabby has made his way back to the office. I thought I lost him, but I found him at home. For those of you guys that don't know him, this was the original knife I used for all of my unboxings when I first started. It is unnecessarily large, it's unsafe, and I'm excited to use it again, hopefully not slice off my finger. So let's put him back to work. He was in retirement for a while. Let's open this sucker up and see what we've got. Did not slice my finger, so that's nice to have that happen. Galaxy S4 Zoom. So this guy brings obviously a larger zoom, but in addition to that, it's a 16 megapixel camera versus the 13 that's found on the regular Galaxy S4. It also steps down on the processor. Obviously with the Samsung devices, processors vary by region. This one's the 1.5 gigahertz dual core variety. It's got 8 gigs of internal storage, but of course that can be upped with micro SD. And a little slower on the processor here, as I mentioned. On the screen though, it's just a 4.3-inch 960 by 540 display, so that's a pretty paltry 256 ppi, but it looks like a smaller Galaxy S4, kind of a Galaxy S4 Mini. It does have Wi-Fi 802.11 AB, GNN, 2300 milliamp hour battery on board. So let's pull off all these stickers. And here is the S4 Zoom. Not so sure you want to keep this in your pocket, but could be a nice point and shoot option with a 10 times optical zoom there. So put that down for just a quick moment and see what else is going to be in the box. We've got a book for all your warranty information, usual Samsung stuff that we've seen in the past, charging cable, extra earbuds, the same microphone and, the same earbuds rather, with a noise canceling microphone that we've seen in the past. These are obviously the extra earbuds. We've got a microfiber cleaning cloth that's new and nice to have. We've got the battery that I mentioned is 2330 milliamp hours, really deep inside of that box. Then we've got a wall wart as well. So let's take a look at the camera and then I will power this sucker on. We've got a very large and pronounced shutter button. Then you've got the standard sort of phone options right there. You've got your volume, which is now on the right side, rocker up and down. Then your power button. On the other side, you've got, looks like be a place for I'm assuming that comes out, and that's where you can mount it to a tripod. Then your micro SD card slot is on the outside. It's sort of nice to see. If they got more room in the body, they could do that. We've got some lanyard spots, microphone, 3.5mm headset jack. It still has the IR port that the Samsung Galaxy S4 had, and it is running Android 4.2 at launch. I don't know if it's 4.2.2, but I suppose there's a very easy way to figure that out. We'll boot it up and we'll see. Let me figure out where the battery in this guy goes. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard. Guess somewhere around here is where that battery is going to live. So it looks like you slide that open, that pops out, and the battery drops right in. So we'll take this guy, and again, this is 2330 milliamp hours, and we'll see how the phone looks. Come back in just a sec. Alright, so we've got this guy all booted up, but it looks like stock Android with TouchWiz. Let's see what kind of app we're going to have on board here. Looks like pretty standard stuff. All the S apps, S Translator, S Planner, S Memo, and all the storyboard kind of stuff. Let's jump into settings and see what we are working with. Let's go to my device. And somewhere here it should say my phone. More about device. There we go. Software information status, there we go, 4.2.2, so it is running the latest version of Android, so that's quite nice. But the big story here is obviously the camera. Let's go ahead and jump into that. So the camera interface looks pretty similar to what we've seen on other devices. So despite having that zoom name, the first thing you can feel is there isn't really a very clear zoom button here. You click, you got to do that. I don't know how you would do that. You can zoom with the dial on the front of the device. You can zoom right on in, pretty close, 10 times. If you can tap the focus there. Kinda. Trying to focus. Doing the best I can. You definitely hear it doing its focusy thing. But other than that, though, it's pretty standard Samsung camera affair. You can go into expert mode and control all of your stuff that you're used to. I'm not really sure what big differences are between this and the Galaxy camera line of devices, but this is definitely a thing, and it is available for purchase. So I'm going to check it out, see if it's worthwhile as a phone or as a camera or as a camera phone or combine those two camera type device. But there's a lot of interesting things that this brings to the table. Just for comparison's sake, here is the standard Samsung Galaxy S4. You see the difference here from the thickness standpoint. And here is its little brother. Actually, I shouldn't really say little because they're almost identical in size. Display-wise, here is the S4 Mini. So you can see that's probably a more accurate display. Take the S4 Mini and add a pretty giant camera on it. You've got the Galaxy S4 Zoom. But it is a really nice thing to have. I will say, having used the Galaxy camera at events and at family gatherings, it's really nice to be able to send pictures, take them and shoot them right off to people's email, or take a picture of somebody and say, hey, let me email to you right now. So there definitely is a use for this, but still not sure what differentiating factor between this and the Galaxy camera line again, but certainly we'll use it and let you guys know. Anyway, guys, love to hear your thoughts on this. Leave your comments down below. Please give the video a thumbs up. We most definitely appreciate it. I am John Rettinger, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.